Oil and vegetation. The topic is of oil kills vegetation. The main goal is to inform you about how oil will destroy the environment, not necessarily the atmosphere, but actually the ground. Did you know the Earth has a layer of oil already in it, which does not harm the surface layer of the Earth? Oil is drilled from the Earth's core and cap rock, which was formed over 1,000 years ago from decaying plants. Oil is used in almost everything we do: cars, planes, travel, machinery, beauty products. The areas that can be harmed from oil is vegetation, the water table, and animals. Once oil gets on vegetation, it will repel any water to get from getting on the vegetation or around the vegetation, therefore starving the vegetation to the point of death. A single tablespoon of oil can cover a 10-foot radius around the initial drop. For 1 tablespoon of oil, it takes roughly about a month to disappear. The Earth's pre-existing water table. There is a layer table that is roughly around 100 feet below the Earth's surface, which can be tapped into for places who do not have a water main or water capabilities from the city. Well water is what it's called. The wells that are drilled the same way you would for a oil rig or oil fracking. It's the exact same process. They just do not go deep enough to get to the actual oil. The oil's 15-20 times deeper than the water table, so it's safe. The water table reaches the Earth's surface through rivers, creeks, streams, and natural geysers and natural springs. The water in the water table is a consistent 56 degrees, which means if you go to a natural spring and jump in that or swim towards the natural spring, the closer you get, the colder the water will be. How does oil affect animals? Once oil's gotten onto an animal, the animal is unable to avoid predators and not able to move enough to get food or sufficient sunlight for reptiles or even mammals who sunlight helps them produce energy. The oil will kill the vegetation and contaminate the water and the drinking water for animals. So if you think about it, you have 100 acres and 55 of it gets oil on it. Well, you have 100 animals. Each animal has an acre they eat on. Now you just condensed everything down to a smaller scale, so the animals that were eating plenty are now having to deal with less because of not having food. From personal experience with oil and vegetation, I personally worked at the oil spill in Mayflower, Arkansas in 2013. The vegetation is still not at 100% from what it was before the oil spill, and that's just because oil soaked in the ground. It's going to take several years for everything to settle like it should be and everything go back to normal. Exxon and the EPA were in control of that entire process, The company I worked for, United States Environmental Service, was one of the number one remediation teams there, or companies. The oil it roughly took about 2 months, and all the top layer of oil was completely out. To this day, there's still some pockets where oil is still popping up slowly. It'll take a while for everything to rise or settle. So as you've learned, we use oil for granted. We don't even think about it, but it can impact us in several ways. You know. So if you think about using oil or taking things for granted, think about what creates travel. Oil can affect you in several ways, such as your waterways, your food. If you don't have enough corn or meat products because animals don't get enough water or food, can affect your travel heavily. Roads, automobiles, planes, everything uses oil. And just even a relaxed day in your backyard, if there's a major oil spill or something, nothing you can do about it, you can't be there. The best way to keep your oil free, your home free from oil, is to dispose it properly. Carry it to a proper disposal location, such as any place that does oil changes. Never pull the oil on the ground. Never put it in the trash. Just put it into the landfill, because once it lands at a landfill, it's still going to soak into the ground. I hope this could help y'all in any way. If you want to understand more, I have several sources cited. One of them is techengineering.org. The other one is exxonmobil.com. And the other one is also United States Environmental Services.com. All three of those are very credible places to look things up or understand things or find someone who can help answer some of those questions.